Well, good morning, everyone. Thank you, my friends, for being on the call this morning. It's November 2nd, 9:02 a.m. Again, a special thank you to everyone that's taken the time this morning to be on the call and get up to date on what's going on out there. And I can tell you we've got quite a bit of news this morning. And we also have a quick special guest at the end of the call just to keep you up to date on what's going on with Cigna. Mr. Ron Landires will be joining us at about 9:15 or so. But we do have a lot to go through, so this morning I'm just going to jump right in. So first thing I like to start with is our training calendar. There are a few training sessions going on throughout open enrollment. Why? Because we're getting calls about how do we use these enrollment dashboards, or how do I get digital marketing pieces, or how do I do Facebook. So, if there's a training that piques your interest, or you've got to jump in and get on it, now's the time to do so. So we are starting this week, this morning at 11 o'clock. Devoted is doing a coffee and talk chat. So if you have any questions, comments, or rude remarks for Devoted, they'll be glad to listen to those at 11 o'clock this morning. I believe Jeanette will be there, so Central Florida. We all know Jeanette from her previous role, but she's there for Devoted. Even if you just want to pop in and say hi, it's always great. And just remember, if you're showing face, opportunities may come your way. So just keep that in mind. That's all we got for today on the trainings. Tomorrow, November 3rd, first and most importantly, though, if you haven't voted, that's the day to do it. Election day is on Tuesday, November 3rd. So please take time out of your day to go vote. Whoever your candidate is, it's important. We're lucky enough to do so. So outside of that, 9 o'clock on Tuesday, November 3rd, we've got the Bright Health introduction for ACA. As many of you know, ACA open enrollment started yesterday. So if you have ACA clients, this is a great time to get that training done for Bright Health. They're also doing one for specifically in Jacksonville as well. So there's 9 o'clock on both of those sessions, wherever you're at in the world. And then also United Healthcare is hosting their coffee and chat at 9 o'clock on Tuesday as well. At 10 o'clock on Tuesday, Humana is doing a training on their telephonic enrollment, electronic signatures, and IVR scope of appointments. We've been getting lots and lots of calls on how do I use this, where do I go, what do I do? It's best to get it right from the carrier. So if you're a little shaky on how to use Humana's system, especially on those electronic scopes and the enrollment tools, take time out of your day on Tuesday at 10 o'clock, and they'll get you caught up on what you need to know. Also on Tuesday at 3 p.m., Bright Health is doing their enrollment dashboard training, and that is, I believe, for ACA. So jump in on those trainings if it's something you need to get for your clients. No trainings on Wednesday. Thursday, November 5th, Bright Health is doing a benefit training at 10 a.m. It is a Zoom call, so jump in there. Lots of Bright trainings going on this week. Really great to hear that. Also on Thursday, 11 o'clock, WellCare will be doing their Ascend training. We've gotten lots of feedback that it's very confusing, or you might not be familiar with how to use Ascend. Now's the time to take some, a lesson there and finish your open enrollment strong with electronic applications with WellCare. Paper is jamming up the system on both sides, on our side and on their side. We're getting errors, we're getting missing information. So, electronic applications basically eliminate all of those problems and making sure that you get paid fast and your client gets their enrollment card quick as well. So both sessions for English and Spanish are at 11 o'clock on Thursday, so whichever you prefer. At 11:30 on Thursday, Devoted is doing a broker coffee and chat session, and that's for the Jacksonville market. But again, all Devoted brokers are welcome at that meeting. And then last training of the week on Thursday at 2 p.m., Humana is doing their digital marketing training class, and we've gotten great feedback on those training classes. It seems that people are getting a lot out of that, especially with lead generation online. Specifically, Humana has excellent marketing tools for Facebook, and you can access their ads and posts and things like that, but you must take the digital training class in order to access those specific assets. So if you're interested in any of those trainings, remember we keep all this great stuff on our training calendar, and it's available at your fingertips. We email it to you, text it to you, but if you need somebody to hook up your laptop, iPad, or phone, please call our office and John can walk you through on how to do that. So that's our training for the week. Please make sure you keep up to date, 1 foot in the classroom and 1 foot in the field all the time. As a reminder, our Gold Key is constantly being updated. Again, just as a reminder, our Gold Key is a giant folder with all of the digital assets that you need to sell to your clients. So we have summary of benefits, scopes of appointments, sales videos, you know, all the little cheat sheets that they have, star rating sheets, applications, all of those PDFs or spreadsheets or Word documents. We all organize them by carrier. John and Tom have done a great job getting all that information as it's coming out for 2021. So rather than you looking for that summary of benefit online by going to wellcare.com and looking up you can bounce in and out of that folder right from your phone. So we have it all saved, all in one place, and organized for you to find the information that you need. So don't forget that that Gold Key is there for you. These guys spend countless hours putting this stuff together for you. I just hope that you guys take advantage of it rather than, you know, spending your time looking for stuff online. So there's that. Provider news. Physician Partners, one of our largest IPA partners, in their directories, it's not showing United Healthcare as in-network. That it has not been updated yet. Just want to remind everybody that they do now take United Healthcare at most of their facilities. There's a phone number in that directory with Physician Partners, so if you're unsure if one of those providers does accept United Healthcare, you can always call Physician Partners and they'll be able to let you know if that provider is in network and what their provider ID number is. But as a general rule of thumb, we always, always, always want to use the health plans directory online. Do not call the physician's office and ask them if they take United Healthcare. Why? Because United Healthcare has about 15 products in that doctor's office, and the girl up front doesn't know what's what. If you call and ask if they take United, they'll say yes. Your member goes over there, they're not in network for the Medicare Advantage, you know, and it happens a lot. So do not call the doctor's office and ask them if they take a health plan. You always want to verify with the carrier. That's the best and only way you should be checking doctors in network. Otherwise, you're going to have a problem in January when your members aren't able to see the doctor when they said, yes, we do accept WellCare. So just be sure and be aware of that. WellCare is rolling out some enrollment platform updates. They have now released Docusign. So if you're familiar and comfortable with using Docusign, WellCare has rolled that out. Please check your email for more details. WellCare also has the telephonic and remote enrollment tools available, so you can do a full compliant presentation over the phone for WellCare, bypassing a send. So both of these new options with Docusign or with the telephonic remote application can be done remotely, and you do not need to jump on Ascend, which I know many of you have been very frustrated with using Ascend, and you've defaulted to using paper, and that's caused a lot of issues with enrollment. So check out those two options. Again, just as a reminder, Danny and Glenda will be doing trainings at 11 o'clock on Thursday, and you can ask them some questions about that if you need to. The PURLs are still working, your personal URL for WellCare. So the old PURLs are still up. You could still send your members to your PURL. And now, specifically with WellCare, you can actually walk them through the entire enrollment process. They've released that when COVID first rolled out, so you can now be in the room with them. You can walk them through it, no problem. So you can do that. But please keep in mind that if your members bounce off of your PURL, for instance, they're looking for a doctor and they bounce to wellcare.com, and somehow, some way they click the enrollment on WellCare.com, you will lose credit. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're following up with your members and making sure that they're staying on that PURL. And if you send it to them and you're not sure, you could always check back on your enrollments, check in with broker support, give them 2 or 3 days after they said they did their enrollment. But always follow up on those members that you sent PURLs out to, because there's been a lot of cases with lost sales on that. Update with Health First. They now have a dedicated broker line. Welcome to the party, Health First. That's great. So 877-693-6489 is the dedicated broker line for Health First, Advent Health, Advantage plans, 877-693-6489. Again, check your email for more details. If you're certified and ready to sell, they sent that number over to you in your email, so it'll be there for you. Devoted, just want a quick reminder about some great things Devoted has to offer that keeps them unique. Number one, their personal emergency response unit. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Yep, they have that for free, no cost, $0 monthly for your members. So if you have a member that's high risk and may not be able to, get to and from places, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's got GPS on these things now. So even if they go outside of their own home and they have a fall somewhere, they can press the button and it will notify and locate the member no matter where they are. So it's pretty awesome with technology on this stuff. So check that out. Also, I thought was really interesting, they have bathroom safety equipment, which many years ago when I was doing AmeriGroup, we were the only company to have that. So Devoted looks like they're the only ones that have that bathroom safety equipment available for your members. Also, Devoted Dollars, which is a reward program for your members to go to the doctor and get those basics done, their flu shots, their physicals and that kind of thing, and they get physical gift cards in the form of Devoted Dollars that they can spend for getting those specific health metrics done every year. So just a reward for the members on that. Thought that was really, really cool. So we've got some new plan information coming out here, especially for ACA. AvMed, we just now are securing the contract with AvMed for ACA. So if you're doing ACA business, we now have the contract for AvMed. We now have for Molina, Cigna, Ambetter, Oscar, Bright Health, Health First, Advent Health. So those are all the ACA products that we have available. So if you're missing one of those, please reach out to Jessica at the office and she will get you set up with AvMed or any of the other ones you might be missing. I can tell you that ACA business is exploding right now. Really high commissions for agents, $25 per member per month, plus bonuses. It's outrageous the types of money that they're throwing at you guys for bringing in ACA. So if you're on the fence about it, don't miss this opportunity. I'll give you a quick example. You go and you see a family of 4. That's $100 in commission per month. Per month. $1,200 a year in commissions on ACA. Unbelievable on that kind of stuff. So really consider that. If you do hold a Georgia license, we have now contracted with a new health plan in the Atlanta area called Sonder Health. I'm lucky enough to know some of the key people at that health plan, and I was invited to participate in their first open enrollment. It's a little late, but if you do have a Georgia license and you are looking for additional opportunities, please reach out to us and we'll be glad to give you some more information on Sonder Health in Atlanta. So that's available for us there too. Client referrals still tend to be our #1 lead source. So just as a reminder, if you're doing full enrollments over the phone, you may have not met your client. Maybe you haven't met them personally. They were a referral. Here's a quick etiquette, and I always look at it from offline to online and online to offline. So if somebody calls you and you talk to them about their health insurance, you want to grab their email and go online because they started with you offline and now you're going back online with them. It just gives a dynamic of the relationship that you're not, just 1D, you're 3D, right? And so grabbing their email, sending them the information, But also, once you finish your enrollment, let's say one of your clients calls you and you haven't seen them in a long time, why not send them a physical thank you card, after that enrollment? So if you're not doing physical thank you cards, I know this time is a strange time for us, and many of you are working remote for the first time, but let's not lose that physical, that field touch. So, after you finish your enrollment, maybe you have a stack of thank you cards right on your desk. Just fill it out, send them a thank you card, and pop it in the mail. Obviously, don't forget to put your cards in there, lots and lots of business cards in there for them to send, because client referrals still tends to be a big thing. Couple of opportunities I also want to share. CVS, Aetna has opened up the opportunity. It's still available for CVS's if you're interested in participating at a pharmacy where you can generate leads for yourself. If you're not sure what to do for the rest of open enrollment, please reach out to us. Either Victor or Sergio can give you some more information on how to get set up. But you can also do it directly with Aetna. Just give them a call. Your email has more information on CVS, so check your email for more details on that. Those of you that are getting leads, please make sure that you disposition those leads quickly, because if you don't, they will be shutting off for you. So, we're responsible to get those dispositions back, especially with Ron from Cigna. We've had some lucky folks that, because they've written Cigna, he's been distributing leads. So in order to get more leads, Ron's going to need those dispositions. So if you're getting them from Victor or Sergio or wherever for your Cigna sales, please make sure you're dispositioning very quickly back. Otherwise, we're going to have to pause you until we get those dispositions, and then, we don't want that. So just make sure you're doing those dispositions and making sure we get all of that taken care of. And then also the last thing before we bring Ron on the line here, reporting your sales. Many of you have done an incredible job so far, but you forgot to report your sales. Don't forget to report your sales. Several reasons why. Please go to our YouTube channel and you can see why you need to report sales. I'll try to leave a link up here as well for reporting sales. Big deal is if they're not in our CRM system, if they call our office, we won't know it's your client, and we need to make sure that we're protecting your business. But it's also building out your book of business too, so that way you have the opportunity to mail, email, call, text. When we do these calls again next year or even throughout the year, all that information is absolutely ready to go. So don't forget to report your sales. We're also adding information for ACA. So as you're doing your ACA sales, you're going to start to see information on that app report, so you can report your ACA sales as well. All right, so I am good there. I am looking for Mr. Ron Landires now. Bear with me. See if I've got him on the line. All right, do I have Ron?
Hey, good morning, Justin.
There he is. Good morning, sir.
Hey, good morning, and good morning, everybody on the phone. First and foremost, thank you guys for giving me a moment. I know this is a very exciting time for a lot of you, whether you're a seasoned vet or you're a new agent. AEP is always exciting. I'm going on my 13th AEP, so always something new, and it goes without saying this year especially. With that being said, I just wanted to take a couple moments of your time today, guys. I know you guys got to get back on the road, but I wanted to let you guys know that right now is a great opportunity to get familiar with Cigna's Telephonic Enrollment. I sent out some emails. If you didn't receive it, I'll send it to Justin. It's a little bit tight. It's at 10 o'clock this morning right after this, but we're going to be doing it consistently Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays throughout AEP. But basically, it's just this, guys. Telephonic enrollment, you get on the phone with the member, they go through with it. When you finish it, they get the rep gives a phone number to one of the to your prospective member. They call back, and you get once it's done, you get a copy of the full application within 48 hours in your email. The training is about 30 minutes long, and basically I just said the core of it. But of course, you want to join so we can give you the number, exactly what to expect, how to talk, how to set it up with your prospect. But bottom line is, guys, right now with everybody transitioning to virtual and remote enrollments, telephonic enrollment could not be more important than right now. As technically savvy as some of you are on the phone, even the most well-versed techies on the phone have issues sometimes, connecting online or whatever the case may be. Telephonic enrollment gives you the opportunity to go ahead and just enroll quickly, securely, and more than anything, I like to think that it also gives you a little bit of a little bit more cachet, I would like to say, on the phone. When your prospective member gets on the phone and they hear someone else from Cigna, it just makes it feel a little bit more, I guess the word I'm looking for, official. So again, guys, look out for that email. I'll be doing the trainings myself and my 2 other broker managers from Daytona as well as Tampa, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. On Thursdays at 1 o'clock. Mondays and Wednesdays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Mondays and Wednesdays at 10, Thursdays at 1. But again, you will be seeing an email. If not, reach out to Justin. I'm going to send it out to them as well. Okay, guys? So again, on behalf of Cigna, we wish you a very, very continued successful AEP, and please, guys, be safe out there, okay?
Thank you, Ron. I appreciate it. And just as a reminder, guys, or Ron, if you can remind everybody, how many stars does Cigna have?
It's funny because we have so many meetings. I always forget to say this, and I thank you so much, Justin, for bringing this up. Guys, please, and I just wanted to keep this real simple, that's why, but I did forget. I should always start off with that because we're very proud of that. Not only has Cigna had these 5-star designation for 2020, going into 2021, we will be a 5-star plan. So again, guys, this is a great opportunity to get familiar with the plan. We have a plan for almost every perspective: a rich HMO, a give-back HMO, a partial Medi-Medi, a full Medi-Medi, and in some areas now a nationwide PPO. And for those of you who have never tried Cigna, please get familiar with it. We are growing exponentially. We are growing in many markets. And the fact that we have a 5-star, it's a great opportunity for you to be able to enroll all year long with a proven plan, and a plan that, as you may all know, very few of you on this phone call have not either had Cigna for yourself at a commercial plan at some point in your life, or been on one because of your spouse or your parents or what have you. My previous role in this, from being in Medicare, I worked for the different insurance company, and I was still a Cigna member. So the name recognition is there, the opportunities for turning 65. A lot of commercial members, they love going from Cigna Commercial to Cigna Medicare. Different networks, but again, all those things will go over them. But again, guys, yes, 5 stars all the way, 2021.
Yeah, and as a reminder, we've started, when we were looking at our reports, we're started to see the sales come in for November 1st effectives, but now we're working for 12/1 effectives. Don't lose that opportunity to get your full commission using 5-star with Cigna. So you get paid now in 2020, and then you get your renewal starting in January. So, I mean,
January 1, that's right.
Yeah, this is the best month to write business financially for yourself, because you get your full commission, especially new to Medicare out there. Wow. But you get paid now, and then you start getting your renewals on January 1st. So we love our 1/1s, but do what's best for your client, but also for you. I mean, it's a great opportunity for you guys to really take advantage of that financially. So, Ron, I appreciate it. 5-star Cigna. There's only one other plan that we offer that's 5-star, so it really, you have a great opportunity here with Ron. He's super accessible. So, as a reminder, reach out to him. Those of you that are certified should have his number already. He's sending emails out to everyone. But if you need to connect with Ron, just let us know. But with that, I'm going to open it up to questions. So if you have any questions for myself or for Ron this morning for Cigna, now is the time. So I'm going to go ahead and All right. Any questions this morning?
Good morning.
Good morning.
There.
Hey, Justin, just real quick, I wanted to let you know the PURL, as soon as they do it, you get an immediate email that it's been completed. So you don't even have to follow up with the carrier on WellCare, on the PURL.
Oh, okay.
I've already
so they're now giving out the email confirmation.
Yes, it comes with an immediate email confirmation, and it's as if you did the enrollment, because it says you can your electronic enrollment's completed, and it gives you the number.
Okay, great. That's a way better improvement year over year, and that's good because there's not very many carriers that are giving those confirmations at the back end. So I'm glad to hear that they're doing that. And then, like Ron said, Cigna's also doing that confirmation as well. So I'm glad to hear that these companies are starting to step up with that. Thanks for sharing that.
Hey, Ron, this is Julie Garces. I'm moving to Florida at the end of November, and I wanted to see if I could stop by to your office so I could get a feel of the Florida market and what's going on there.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
well, right now, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Right now, we actually don't have the Cigna office open because of the pandemic and so forth. But I'll be more than happy to meet up with you either at Justin's office or we can meet somewhere else. But I'll be more than happy to get you familiar and caught up with the Cigna Florida market with no problem. Just reach out to me and we'll set it up.
Okay, I'm not contracted with Cigna yet because I'm pretty new at this, but I'm going to try to take the course right this week and hopefully pass the test and before I get there.
No problem. If you have any questions or concerns, just call me up.
Okay. How can I get your info, or can I give you my email? You can send me your info so I can start contacting with them.
Yeah, Julie, I'll connect you by email. Don't worry. Just get with Jessica and she'll set you up on the contracting, and then once you get started with all of that, the system will send out Ron's contact information for you. Yeah.
All right. So I should do it through Jessica first.
Yeah, Jessica will get you started with the Cigna contract. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm looking forward to meeting all of you guys when I get there.
Likewise.
Absolutely.
Welcome to Florida.
Welcome to the madness.
Yeah. Thank you. All right.
Any other questions this morning?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's
Thanks, Julie.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, any other questions this morning? Now's the time. You got Ron on the hook.
You what?
All right, guys. Thank you very much for being on the call this morning. We'll go ahead and end here. Ron, thanks again for being on the call. We appreciate your help. And any questions?
Thank you so much for the time, guys.
You got it. Any questions? You guys know how to reach us. Have a fantastic week, and don't forget to vote. Go vote. Thanks, guys. Take care.